Hello friends, this is Deborah. I hope all is well with you and your loved ones and that you're all enjoying the beautiful holiday season. Thank you for joining me here on Cottage to Courtyard. Today I won't be doing the mantle and hanging the new Christmas curtains because something I ordered just came in, so it delayed things a bit, but we will be doing that on Friday. So stay tuned. Instead, today I'm going to decorate the area above my kitchen sink and show you all a few cute DIYs that I'm working on. So let's get started. So for those of you who have been following me for a while, you most likely remember that my kitchen does not have a window above the sink area, and while the tile backsplash is lovely, it can be pretty boring to look at while doing dishes and working in the kitchen without any kind of decor there. So who says you can't decorate on top of tile without drilling holes to hang things up? I used a command hook, and at first it would stay on for about a day and then the hook would fall off, and I got tired of that, so I simply hot glued the back of the command hook to the tile and it holds it perfectly, plus it won't damage the tile. So here's a wreath I put together using a twig wreath base from Hobby Lobby and a piece of a garland that's also from Hobby Lobby. I've had both of them for quite a while and used it here above my sink, then just add seasonal decor to it rather than purchase a separate Christmas wreath or whatever. And besides, I like the twiggy and organic look that this offers. I chose to add one of the Dollar Tree snowman signs for the center focal point, and then added the red plaid bow made from Dollar Tree ribbon, and after that I just wanted a touch of a McKenzie-Childs inspired look, so I just cut ribbon tails and placed them in strategic areas to complement the wreath and the black that's in the snowman's hat. I used pipe cleaners to attach everything so it's easily removed when I want to redecorate the wreath for everyday or a holiday look. Now here's a look at the twig wreath that I used, that I purchased from Hobby Lobby at 50% off, as well as a piece of this garland that I used to wrap around the wreath, and I purchased it at 50% off. And then of course here's the little snowman sign from the Dollar Tree. Okay my friends, here you can see the tall candle holders that I added to each side of the wreath to finish the look. The candle holders are by Fitz & Floyd and were a thrift store find for $8 for the pair several years ago. I simply tied on ribbon tails with both ribbons, and the flameless candles are wrapped in a plaid ribbon candle band. Then to tie it into the snowman sign, I just added the small wooden snowflakes from the Dollar Tree that I painted white. And I did place a bit of green moss under each candle to add another touch of green and further the organic look. So now let's go in for a closer look so you can see the details better. I had to turn off the undermount lighting there above the wreath area because it was just casting such a glare before I started doing the video, so I'm hoping that you can see everything okay. You know guys, I just love this little area above my kitchen sink. When I come into the kitchen each morning and I'm working around here, it just puts a smile on my face. So if you have an area like this above your kitchen sink with no window, you might want to think about doing something really cute. Trust me, you'll love it. Now let's take a look at one of my new projects. I purchased this black and silver Santa at Dollar General about a month ago and knew exactly what I wanted to do with him. He's about 9 inches tall, a little blah, but has great potential for giving him a McKenzie-Childs inspired style holiday look, and here's what I did with him. Next up are these cute fabric Christmas trees that I made. No sewing, by the way, only using a hot glue gun, and they're super easy. I traced a couple of trees from something I had on hand using black and white toile fabric scraps. I cut 2 pieces of fabric per tree, hot glued the edges only, leaving the bottom of the trees open, then stuffed them with fiber fill. For the bases, I used wooden cutouts from the Dollar Tree, and the tree trunk is a wooden dowel cut to 12 inches and inserted up inside the fabric. Both were painted white. We drilled a hole in the base for the tree to sit in and hot glued it. After that, I inserted the dowel inside the tree to the height I wanted, then glued the tree bottom onto the dowel. It holds it perfectly. Then I embellished the trees with jingle bells and gold stars, both from the Dollar Tree. Simple, easy, and inexpensive to do. And now for the last project that I'm still working on. When I saw these gold bells at the Dollar Tree, I knew they'd be a great candidate for a McKenzie-Childs inspired makeover. So I bought 8 of them, and I'll be using 3 of them out on my garden arbor, which you will see in my upcoming Christmas garden and patio tour very soon. I'm leaving the ring at the top and the inside of the bells in the shiny gold just for some pizzazz, and then I'll be sealing them with Mod Podge and polyacrylic before I hang them outside. And here's what one of them looks like. I still have touch-ups to do, but this gives you an idea of how they look. I did outline each check with a gold pin for a little bit of a richer look. Alright my lovelies, that's going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing my kitchen sink area decorated for Christmas, as well as my small but fun DIY projects. I hope it inspires and encourages you to do some fun and inexpensive decorating projects in your home for the holidays. Thank you for joining me, and come back on Friday when I decorate my fireplace, mantel, and hang my new curtains for Christmas. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.